Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. Ms. Lauren here with a very special story time video. Have you noticed something this month? How a lot of people are wearing things with rainbows on them? I have personally been wearing so many rainbows, and I'm going to tell you why. So, if you didn't know, in the month of June, there's a special event a lot of people celebrate called Pride. So, back in 1969, a long time ago, there was a place called the Stonewall Inn, where everyone could go and be themselves no matter how they identified or who they loved. On June 28th, police showed up and they wanted to arrest the people in there just for being who they were. So the people in there decided to protest. They thought and said that they shouldn't be treated unfairly just because of who they were or who they loved, right? A year later, a big parade was organized to celebrate the anniversary of their protest for freedom and equality. And this is now what we call Pride. So, today I want to read you a story about a bear. Well, not a bear. This bear feels different than he looks. He identifies as something other than a bear. So, let's read the story of Bunny Bear. Ooh, here we go. There once was a bear who was more than a bear. Sure, he was shaggy and stompy like most bears, and he could be loud, very loud, if he wanted to. But when he was alone, he loved to bounce through the forest, wiggle his nose, and nibble on strawberries. It made him feel free and light and happy. He called himself Bunny Bear. The other bears didn't understand Bunny Bear. They thought he was odd. "What are you doing?" they growled. "Stop hopping around and catch these fish. Stop twitching your nose and eat your meat. Stop sitting there and stand up like a bear." So, Bunny Bear left the den without even telling his mama. He bounced through the forest and into the meadow. Then, right there in a patch of tasty flowers, he saw it. A bunny. He tried to say hello, but the rabbit raced away. Bunny Bear bounced after her. Underground, Bunny Bear saw the most beautiful sight. An entire warren of bunnies. They were tiny and fluffy and bouncy, like Bunny Bear's heart. "What are you doing in here?" whispered one of the bunnies. Bunny whispers were one of Bunny Bear's favorite sounds. "Me? I'm just one of the bunnies," Bunny Bear replied, a little too loudly. The bunnies giggled. Bunny giggles were also one of Bunny Bear's favorite sounds, but not when the giggles were about him. They made Bunny Bear feel cramped and fidgety. The elder bunny looked down his long nose at Bunny Bear. You don't look like a bunny. You don't sound like a bunny. And, he sniffed, you certainly don't smell like a bunny. But, Bunny Bear gasped, I feel bouncy and fluffy and tiny, see? He wriggled his tail and bounced, but his bounces were a little too big. I think you should go, the elder bunny said. All alone and covered with dirt, Bunny Bear curled up against a tree and sighed. He didn't feel like a bear. He didn't look like a bunny. What was Bunny Bear to do? Then he felt a poke on his paw. When he looked down, he saw a bunny. Only this bunny was more than a bunny. I'm Grizzly Bunny! She roared. Oh, you're awfully loud for a bunny, said Bunny Bear. I'm no bunny, said Grizzly Bun. I'm a bear! Nose to nose with Grizzly Bun, Bunny Bear asked, Are you sure you're a bear? Of course I am, said Grizzly Bun. I'm burly and loud and I eat whatever I want. Oh, that certainly sounds like a bear to me, said Bunny Bear. Really? Whispered Grizzly Bun. Really? Yes, said Bunny Bear. You just look one way on the outside and feel another way on the inside. That's okay. I'm sure glad you're here, said Grizzly Bun. Really? But I scared everyone away. Not me, said Grizzly Bun. When I see you, I feel more like me. Grizzly Bun's words made Bunny Bear's heart bounce with joy. He gave her the biggest, bunniest bear hug ever. So, Bunny Bear and Grizzly Bun found the perfect place to be themselves. They played and giggled and roared with laughter. And they weren't just bunnies or bears. They were friends. And they were happy. Until... Roar! Where have you been? Growled Mama Bear. I found a new friend, Mama, and she likes me just the way I am. His mother gave him the biggest, coziest Mama Bear hug ever. I'm so happy for you, my sweet Bunny Bear, she said in a berry whisper. Well done, my ferocious Grizzly Bun, the elder bunny said. Let's go home. The next day, the bunnies threw a party and all the animals in the forest were invited. Finally, Bunny Bear felt like he belonged. Meow, I'm Kitty J. Look, I can flutter too. Meow. Guys, sometimes I feel really squirrely. And he wasn't the only one. The end. Oh, I loved that story so much. I loved how Bunny Bear was able to find friends who supported him, and his mom did too. I think it's a really great thing to do for your friends, to support them and help celebrate them. Well, that's it for me, everyone. I will see you in our Zoom meetings and in more videos this week, and I hope you have a day that's as awesome as you are. Bye-bye.